There are tons of great RPGs on mobile, but these games are on a whole nother level. Hey Warriors, I'm Ben, and today on Android Gamespot, we're gonna talk about the top 10 mobile RPGs of all time. Starting with number 10, which is Doom and Destiny Advanced. It's the sequel, prequel, and reboot for the original Doom and Destiny. The game features a lot of the same characters and premise as the original, but in a completely different storyline and even dimension. It boasts 15 hours of content with free updates being added, plenty of dungeons and secrets to find, tons of monsters, and even an online co-op mode. It's a lot of game to play, and it's perfect for retro fans, and if you haven't jumped in yet, now is a great time as most of the technical issues have been fixed, and the game just got a massive update a couple of months ago with a new playable storyline, 50 arena levels, and much more. Number 9 is Zenonia 5. Zenonia has been a flagship RPG for mobile gamers for years now, featuring some console-sized stories and gameplay for on-the-go budgets and mindsets. So what's on the menu with the 5th installment? Zenonia 5 follows a group of heroes during a time of chaos in a once peaceful land. An evil tribe has risen to power, threatening the happiness and well-being of the townsfolk, and it's up to you, the hero, to take care of this threat. With 4 classes to choose from, deep customization system, some absolutely stunning artwork, excellent controls, and a quest that begs you to come back for more, Zenonia 5 is one of the best free-to-play JRPGs if you don't mind the grind that comes with the freemium model. Number 8 is Inotia 4, and I hope I'm saying it right. The Inotia and Zenonia saga have been rivals since they both launched almost 10 years ago, and in Inotia 4, you choose from 6 different classes and you get to play as Kiid, a hero from the Shadow Tribe sent on a quest to try and stop 2 factions from going to war. Inotia 4 gives all the classic RPG ingredients, a fun quest, lots of customization and lots of grind, but don't get it wrong. Searching for loot and killing tons and tons of monsters to gather ingredients for a more powerful new weapon has never been this fun on mobile. Number 7 is Crashlands. When Crashlands first came out, I remember needing to charge my tablet more often than usual. Way more often. This RPG can definitely be a little overwhelming to dive in at first, but if you take a deep breath and go for it, you will find an immersive and deep RPG experience with a huge open world map, tons of things to do, but also freedom to explore the world at your own pace. Although it isn't the most creative of games as it takes bits from survival sandbox games like Minecraft or Don't Starve, but it does it well enough that it will keep you entertained for hours and hours. Also, the artwork is very colorful and the game's humor makes for a decent package overall. Evoland is our number 6, and it is an action-adventure game whose graphics and gameplay evolve through the history of RPG gaming as you progress through its levels. It also gives nods throughout the game to many of the most popular RPG games in history with light-hearted humor. Evoland concept is fresh, doing what no RPG game has done before. Plus, it's fun for both the gameplay and for its journey through the history of RPGs. Unlocking better graphics and gameplay systems is fun, satisfying, and definitely worth your money. Oh, sorry, I got carried away. Number 5 is Star Wars, the Knight of the Old Republic. It is 4,000 years before the Galactic Empire, and hundreds of Jedi Knights have been defeated by none other than the ruthless Sith himself. And you are the last hope of the Jedi Order, tasked with mastering your awesome power and save the Republic, or maybe you'd let yourself get lured into the dark side. Knights of the Old Republic puts you in the shoes of every Star Wars diehard fan and throws you in an epic and immersive role-playing experience with over 40 different powers at your disposal, while you travel to the 7 enormous and iconic Star Wars worlds in your very own starship. And if all this haven't convinced you yet, you get to build your very own lightsaber. Yes, you heard it right. This is hands down not only one of the best RPGs on mobile, is the best Star Wars RPG, period. Number 4 is Fire Emblem Heroes, which is the second game to be released on mobile by Nintendo, and this spin-off is a simplistic but entertaining spin of the long-running strategy RPG series which offers a light story but certainly lacks new ideas, and the blind item system can get a little frustrating at times when it just won't give you a competent hero. But the fun battles and the ability to reunite with your old Fire Emblem friends makes it worth the free download. Note that it requires an internet connection at all times to play. Number 3 is Final Fantasy Exvius. You didn't think this list will not have a Final Fantasy entry. You didn't, right? Okay, good. Because Final Fantasy Brave Exvius brings the classic Final Fantasy experience into a free-to-play concept without losing the quality, which is a challenge we see tons of developers fail to achieve. We're talking good music, faithful 16-bit graphics, and good gameplay that JRPG fans will enjoy, and its free-to-play model, like I mentioned, isn't as aggressive as you might expect. And although it takes time and dedication to progress through the story without going into your wallet, it's an enjoyable experience that you should definitely give it a go. Number 2 is what would one of my favorite YouTubers, that is the Metal Jesus, would call a hidden gem. Witchspring 2 brings a lot of heart and charm to the RPG experience that sits between simplicity and complexity. It wants you to craft items, explore the map, and fight battles in a turn-based mechanic, and I absolutely love the art style, which is heavily inspired by Japanese animes. The main story will take you about 15 hours to complete, but there are optional side quests if you're looking for extra content. This is a must-play for JRPG fans. And before we take a look at the number 1 RPG of all times on mobile, let's check out some honorable mentions. And number 1 is Chaos Rings 3. In Chaos Rings 3, you're a boy living with your family in a small town, but one night a mysterious voice leads you to meet a beautiful woman who sends you on a journey to explore new worlds and uncover the mysteries that lie within. Yes, the story is a bit cliche, but Chaos Rings 3 is a gorgeous, well-structured AAA game. This is a console quality game on your mobile, and it may come at a premium price, but if you're looking for a premium RPG experience, stop looking. This is it. And don't worry if you haven't played the previous games, as Chaos Rings 3 is new player friendly. Well, that sums up our top 10 RPGs of all time on Android and iOS. Have you played any of the games? What's your favorite? And do you agree or disagree with the list? I would like to hear from you down in the comment section, and don't forget to click on that like button, which is extremely helpful. Of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to do so, as we make new videos like this 4 times a week, and the best way to see them is with a subscription. Once again, I'm Ben, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Android Gamespot.